for sure. All right, so why don't we get started? Today we'll start lying down. I'm gonna go ahead and mute everybody. We're gonna hang out here and just make sure everybody gets on okay. All right. So just come to lie down flat on your back. We're gonna start by breathing. Maybe you take one hand to the belly, one hand to the heart. And just start to settle inward. Focusing on your inhales and focusing on your exhales. And notice how your body might start to respond to your breath. Maybe the shoulders are able to relax down a little bit. And you're going to feel your whole body being supported by the earth. And start to find comfort in that, right? Finding comfort in something other than yourself supporting you. We'll take another minute here to breathe. You might also set an intention for your movements and your practice this morning. It's a beautiful sunny day here. And then we'll go ahead and hug the knees into the chest and let's circle them around a couple of times each direction. We'll start nice and slow today so that we can warm up and get to some nice standing poses. And then we'll go ahead, extend your left leg long on the mat, or you can keep the sole of the foot on the ground. And we'll kick the right heel up to the sky. Hold on to the back of your leg. You'll point and flex your foot, or circle your ankle around. Giving yourself a little bit of traction. Taking another big inhale and a full exhale. And now we'll switch. So your right foot will either come down to the mat or your right leg extends long, and then we'll kick our left heel up. Point and flex your foot, circle your ankle around. You can hold on to the back of the leg. Beautiful, nice. And then we'll bring both knees back into the chest, giving yourself a nice squeeze. Beautiful. From here, we'll take the soles of the feet, plant them down onto the mat. We're going to start to do some pelvic tilts to warm up through the core. So I want you to come to a neutral spine, right? Soles of the feet are flat and hip width distance apart. You can take your hands onto your hip bones so you can feel the movements. And as you inhale, I want you to press your tailbone into the mat so you start to arch through your low back. And then as you exhale, we're gonna reverse that. You're gonna squeeze the tailbone under, hug the belly in, right? Still keeping your butt down, but you're just drawing inward. Inhale to reverse that, create some space in the low back. And exhale, pressing the low back down, belly button draws inward. Good, keep going. Inhale, tilt. And exhale, curl under. Good, let's do 2 more. Inhale to tilt. Exhale and curl under. Last time, inhale, tilt. And exhale, curl under. Returning back to a neutral spine. Now we'll take the hands, place them alongside your hips. We're gonna do 3 bridge poses. Right, so you'll press down through all 4 corners of your feet, and then we'll slowly peel the hips up, and we'll do that little curl under of the pelvis, just a tiny one. Take a big inhale at the top, and then as you exhale, we'll start to draw the belly button in and slowly lower down. Take an inhale at the bottom, return to a neutral spine. And then as you exhale again, curling up through the hips, press down through the feet, lifting the hips up. Full inhale at the top. And exhale, slowly unwind 1 vertebrae at a time, back down to the mat. Full inhale at the bottom. And then again, exhale, curling the pelvis under, tailbone under, lifting up through the hips. Big inhale at the top. And then exhale, slowly rolling down 1 vertebrae at a time. And then let your hips again return to neutral. And then the feet will come mat width distance apart. Let your knees knock in towards one another. We take a couple breaths here. Good, now we'll take our feet back again, hip width distance apart. Give yourself a nice squeeze. We'll stretch out those glutes. You might add a little rock from side to side. We'll come to roll all the way over to one side. Make our way back up to seated. And we'll come into a comfortable cross-legged position, whatever that may look like for you. All right, very good. We'll go ahead, take our hands onto the knees. A couple of rounds of cat-cow from a seated position, moving with our breath. On the inhale, chest reaches forward, draw the shoulders back, look up to the sky. And then as you exhale, we'll round, gaze towards the belly. Inhale, look up. Shoulders draw back. Exhale and round. Inhale, look up. Exhale to round. Couple more. Inhale, look up. Exhale and round. Inhale, look up. Exhale and round. Let's do 1 more. Inhale, look up. Exhale and round. On the inhale, we come back to neutral. We'll reach our fingertips out to the sides. Right, so I want you to sit nice and tall. On the inhale, you'll lift your shoulders up towards the ears. Fingertips are going to lift up off the ground. And then as you exhale, spread wide through the collarbones and then place the fingertips back down. Good. Inhale, we'll reach the left arm up to the sky. And as you exhale, we're going to start to tilt over to the right. Good. From here, we're going to round forward. Bring your left hand to your right knee. Get a nice stretch, curl through the back. And then we'll inhale to rise on up. Come back to center. Good. Left palm plants. Right arm reaches up. Lean over to the left. And then we'll exhale, twist down, Right hand to your left knee. Inhale to reach back up, coming all the way up. We'll do 2 more each way. Reach your left arm up. Exhale to curl. Inhale to rise. And exhale, switch. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale to round. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale and switch. Last time, inhale, left arm up. Exhale to round. Inhale to reach. Exhale, switch. Inhale, right arm up. And exhale to round. Inhale, reach back up. Good. Both arms are going to reach. And as we exhale, we fold forward. Now everybody kind of goes to a different forward fold. You might stay up a little bit higher. Some people might be able to get down a little lower. Whatever works. Good, and then we'll slowly inhale to rise. Now we're just gonna switch the cross of the legs. So for me, now my left shin's in front. We'll inhale, sweep the arms up. And again, send your chest forward, fingertips down, keep your butt rooted. Then we fold. Couple deep breaths. Good, then inhale, let's rise on up. And now we'll come on to all fours. Hands are gonna go directly underneath the shoulders and knees directly underneath the hips. Going through a couple of rounds of cat-cow from all fours. We'll inhale to look up to the sky, draw the shoulders onto the back. And as you exhale, round, gaze towards your belly. Inhale, look up, tailbone to lift. Exhale, round. Inhale, look up. Exhale and round. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. Last time, inhale, look up. As you exhale, we round, and then we'll sit the hips back to child's pose. Couple breaths. Good, not too long here. We'll inhale to come on back up. Now we're gonna go through a little core stabilization here. So we'll go ahead, sweep the left foot back behind. You're gonna hug in through the belly, root down through your left hand, right? And then we're gonna lift our right arm up and then left leg back. So your right arm up, left leg back. That was a tongue twister for a second. And we hang here and breathe. Drawing in through the belly. It doesn't really matter how high you get your left leg. I want you to really think about hugging in through your core and just extending up and back, mostly back. Good, take another deep breath in and exhale, release. And switching sides. Now our right foot's gonna kick back, flex your foot, and then the left arm's gonna reach. Your gaze is right down towards the mat, drawing the belly in. Taking another full inhale, and then exhale, release. Good, so we're gonna do 2 more, just a little bit faster, not crazy fast. But we'll inhale to reach, and exhale here. Full inhale, and then exhale, release. Good, inhale, reach, switching sides. Exhale, full inhale, and exhale. We'll do 1 more each way. Inhale, reach, right arm, left leg. Exhale, inhale, and exhale. Good. Last time, left arm forward, right leg back. Full breath in, and exhale, release. Beautiful. From here, let's give our glutes another break. Sit the hips back to child's pose. This time you get a little bit longer of a break. Focusing on your breath. Getting a nice stretch through the seat. And on the inhale, we're going to come all the way back up to all fours. And as you exhale, we'll tuck the toes under and come into down dog. Okay, once you're in down dog, you pedal your feet out, shake your head yes, shake your head no. You guys know if down dog is too much, you can stick with your puppy pose or your child's pose. Good. Another big inhale and a full exhale. And then however it gets there, we take our left foot, step it forward between the hands. So you can take a giant step forward, or you lower to your knees and then step your left foot forward. Your fingertips will walk out on a diagonal to the right, sending your butt back behind you. Again, right knee can be down or lifted, and then we're going to gently wag our hips side to side. And move with your intention, move slow and mindfully. Good, and if you're wagging your hips a little bit, I want you to stay still, right? Come to a more neutral position. Then maybe walk your hands out a little bit further. All right, so it's kind of like a lunging down dog. Sending the butt back. And you can even do this again on all fours. You just walk your hands a little bit more forward, stick your butt back. And then the hands will slowly come back up. Good. All right, walk them underneath the shoulders. The right palm will plant, left arm reaches up, take a twist. Again, your right knee can be down or lifted. Another full breath in. As you exhale, left palm's going to plant down, and we'll step back to a down dog. Couple big breaths in your down dog. And then switching sides, however it gets there, the right foot's going to step forward between the hands. Left knee is lifted or it's lowered. Hands walk out to the left. And again, we gently wag our hips side to side. Starting with very small movements. And then if you can, we're going to steady the hips, walk the hands out a little bit further out to the left. Still while we try and aim our right knee open to the right. And then maybe you let your head melt down, chest melt down. You can also lower that back knee and take more of a lunging down dog type position. Good, yes. So good for our hips. And then we'll slowly come on back to center. Hands underneath the shoulders. right? And the left knee is down or it's still lifted. The right arm's gonna reach up, take a twist, lean back. Taking another full inhale. Exhale, hands release down. Beautiful. Now we're gonna step forward to a forward fold. So I'm using blocks today as props. If you need something underneath your fingertips, as always, you can grab a water bottle, candles, whatever you got. That might add a little bit of height. But if you don't need them, you don't need them, right? From here, you keep a slight bend in the knees. Allow everything to relax forward. The head, the neck, the shoulders. You might even clasp up the elbows and ragdoll side to side. And then as you inhale, hands will come to your shins. Lift and lengthen halfway. Nice long spine. Work the muscles of the back. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lengthen. Again, feel the muscles in the back engage in the core. Exhale to fold. Last time, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. On the inhale, we'll go ahead, sweep the arms all the way up to the sky with a flat back. Yes, beautiful. As you exhale, hands will come through to the heart center. Good. Inhale, arms will reach. And as you exhale, release the hands just to the sides of the hips. Close the eyes and breathe. This is called Tadasana, or mountain pose. And as you stand here, feel yourself rooted and grounded. And from that connection to the earth, we're able to grow and expand, to breathe. Nice, and then we're gonna go through some half sun salutes and then into some full sun salutes. All right, so we're gonna move with our breath. You might keep your eyes closed if you can safely, or you can keep them gently open. And let this be a time where you come to your intention, right? Let it be a moving meditation. On the inhale, the arms reach all the way up. As you exhale, we fold. Touch the mat. Inhale to lengthen halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale, arms rise all the way up. And again, exhale, dive towards the mat, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms circle all the way up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms circle all the way up. Exhale to fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms circle up. And exhale to fold. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Good. Inhale, arms reach all the way up. Now as you exhale, we'll bring the hands back through to the heart center. If your eyes aren't already closed, close them. Breathe and feel. Feel the beautiful energy circulating through the body. Now we're gonna ramp it up a little bit, moving into some full sun salutes. On the inhale, arms reach all the way up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, plant the palms and step back to down dog. Nice. Good. On your inhale, we rock forward to a plank. So your modification, you can lower your knees to the mat or you stay in your high plank. And then we bend the elbows lower to the belly. You untuck the toes, press into the palms. Chest is going to lift up to cobra. Good. And then as you exhale, we come back up to all fours and then down dog. Couple breaths in down dog. And then we'll inhale to rise onto the toes, look between the hands. Exhale, bend the knees, feet will walk to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale, arms circle all the way up. And exhale, hands come to your heart. Good. We're going to do one more just like that. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, down dog. Beautiful. Inhale, rock to your plank. Again, modification, you drop your knees. Exhale, lower to your belly. Untuck the toes, press into the palms. Chest lifts up, cobra, shoulders draw back. And then as you exhale, we come through all fours. And then again, through down dog. Good. Inhale, rise onto your toes. Look between the hands. Exhale, bend the knees. Walk your feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to fold. Inhale, arms will sweep all the way up. Good. Exhale. Hands are going to come to the heart. Good. Last time we add on just a little bit. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale and fold. Inhale to lengthen. And as you exhale, you take a big step back with the right foot and lower your right knee to the mat. The cat says hello and good morning. The right knee down. And then we'll sweep the arms up to the sky to a little lunge. And we hang here and breathe. Good. If you need help with balance, heel toe your left foot up to the left a little bit. And as you root down through your right knee and your left foot, you try and just expand upwards, right? Straight up towards the sky. Another full inhale. Exhale, hands release. And then we'll step forward to a forward fold again. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, nice big step back with the left foot. And then we lower the left knee down. Squeeze your legs towards one another and inhale, arms rise. Beautiful. So your right foot, the right ankle, the knee are at a 90-degree angle. And again, we root down through the feet and the knee, and we reach up through the fingertips. Another inhale, exhale, hands plant down, down dog. Good. Inhale, rock to your plank. Exhale, lower to your belly. Again, lowering through all fours, or you lower down through your push-up. Untuck the toes, press into the palms, chest lifts up to a cobra. Beautiful. As you exhale, we sit the hips back to child's pose. If you want to be a little, if you feel like you have a little bit more strength in you today, you can take your down dog as we rest, whatever works for you. We'll take about a minute here to breathe. Everybody's body is different, and every day, honestly, is different for us. So just respecting where you need to be in this very moment. Beautiful. Then we'll all make our way back up to all fours, and we'll exhale through a down dog. Alrighty. From here, we'll inhale, reach your right leg up to the sky, flex the foot. And if this is too much to do from down dog, again, you can always drop your left knee down. And then we'll go ahead and take our right foot, hug your right knee in towards your chest. And we're going to take our right foot to the outside edge of the right mat. Your fingertips will now be on the inside edge of your right foot. Again, if you need to prop yourself up, you can do that. And we draw the right hip back, left hip forward. You squeeze the feet towards one another. Stay high on the ball of your left foot. We are developing a whole lot of strength in this pose. May not look like a lot, but if you squeeze your legs enough, it certainly is. Right? And we breathe. Nice full inhale. Good exhale. Draw your shoulders onto the back. Another big inhale. And now as you exhale, we plant the palms and again, step back, down dog. And just notice the difference. Good, and now we'll take our left foot, sweep it up to the sky, flex the foot as if you were pressing a wall away from you. Another big inhale, and then exhale, hug the left knee in towards the chest in a high hover plank. And then we take the left foot all the way to the outside edge of the mat. Toes are pointed straight forward. And we peel the left hip back, right hip forward, so the hips are square to the front of the mat. And from our hip bones all the way out through the crown of the head, we are super long. Firing up the legs, the core, as the shoulders root onto the back. You got it. Another big inhale. And then exhale, once again, down dog. And if you need to, you take a moment, pedal the feet out. And then we'll inhale to rise onto the toes, look between the hands. Exhale, bend your knees deeply, and then we walk or jump the feet to the top of the mat. Inhale to lengthen halfway. Exhale and fold. Good. Inhale, the arms will circle all the way up. And then as you exhale, we'll take a moment, palms face forward, and breathe. You'll now feel the energy again circulating through the body as we come back to an upright position. Nice, and then we'll circle the arms all the way up. And we'll take a nice big step back with our right foot into warrior one. So for everybody, their warrior one's a little bit different. Right now, mine's a little bit closer together. Yours might be a little bit further back, right? But your right toes, if your feet were the hands of a clock, your right toes are turned out to about 1 o'clock. Arms reach up and breathe. We still keep the strength in the legs. Left hip pulls back, right hip forward. You might even take your gaze up to the sky very gently, right? Try not to crank your neck back, but just gaze upwards. Test your balance. Beautiful. Another full breath in. Exhale. Hands are going to come to the hips. And then we're going to start to shift forward. Come on to the ball of your right foot. Lean your weight. And then we might lift our right leg up. Flex the foot. Warrior three. Couple variations with the arms. You can sweep them straight alongside the ear. They can come out to an airplane, or they can stay on the hip. Good. Nice. Wherever you are, you hug that core in. If you fall out, you come right back in. Another full breath in. And then exhale, let's come to stand up. Shake your legs out. And then we switch. All right. Nice big step back with that left foot. Coming into warrior one. And now your left toes, if they were the hands of a clock, would be turned out to about 11 o'clock. Arms reach up. Again, we pull our right hip back, left hip forward. Take your gaze up towards the sky. We try and keep light in the upper body, right? Still strong, but a sense of lightness. And we do that by breathing, softening with our breath. Good. Take another full inhale. Exhale, hands are going to travel to your hips. You got this. We're going to start to lean forward. Come to the ball of your left foot. Move slow. And if you need to keep your left toes down, guess what? That's perfect too. Okay, but if you want a little bit more, maybe you lift the left leg up. Eventually, depending on your body, you might come perpendicular to the ground, or not perpendicular, sorry, parallel to the ground, right? And then taking the arm variations. Right arm, both arms might reach out alongside the ears, out to an airplane. Your hands can stay on the hips. Keep your gaze steady towards the ground. So good for to do single leg work, right? And then we come all the way up. Oh my goodness, right? Start slow, now we're burning. Let's take a half sun breath. Inhale, arms reach. Exhale and fold. Inhale to lengthen. And exhale, we'll hang out in a forward fold. Again, maybe you clasp opposite elbows, let yourself ragdoll side to side. Good, and then we inhale halfway. Exhale to fold. Inhale, arms will reach all the way up. As you exhale, hands will come to the hips. All right, let's take a nice step out, super wide on the mat. The toes are going to come parallel. Do a little bit of hamstring work. And if you're with a partner in the room, yes, definitely stagger yourselves. Inhale to reach your arms up. As you exhale, hands will come to the hips. Right? Take a look down at your toes. And try and keep the feet parallel. We'll stick our butt back, slight bend in the knees, and then we'll start to fold forward. Once you get to an okay position, the fingertips can come down to the mat. And we'll move with the breath a little bit, but right now we're trying to slow down. Right, so on the inhale, we lengthen, reach your chest forward, crown of the head forward, nice and long in your spine. And exhale to fold. We're going to do that 2 more times. Inhale, lengthen. And exhale, fold. Last time, inhale, lengthen. And then exhale, fold and hang here. And then we'll go ahead, walk the hands back to the top of the mat. And then we'll step back again to a down dog. Then we'll take our right knee to the right wrist into pigeon. Right, so if you need to do a modified variation, you lower to your back and take a figure 4, where your right ankle comes on top of the left knee and the left knee hugs in. Right, but if you want to stay in a regular pigeon, we try and keep our left toes tucked under. You start out on the fingertips, drawing the legs towards one another. Take a nice full breath in. And then as you exhale, you can lower to your elbows. If you are feeling like you want to give yourself a thigh stretch here as well, you can bend your left knee. I like to reach my right hand back, kind of taking a twist. For me, that's more accessible, but for you, it might be a little different. You might reach your left hand back, right? If you have hold of your foot, we just take a couple breaths. And then when you're ready, you just lower back into your normal pigeon. Take 2 minutes each side. Another minute here. And you can even take your arms out to different variations, right? You might walk your elbows to the right a little bit while still keeping the hips centered. You might walk them over to the left a little bit. Beautiful. And then we'll make our way back up to all fours or through down dog. And then we'll go ahead and switch. So now your left knee will come to your left outside edge of the wrist, or if you're on your back, you take your left ankle on top of the right knee, and then you hug your right knee in. Right, we take a moment here setting up. Prop yourself up on the fingertips if you're in an upright pigeon. And draw the legs towards one another. Then from there, we're able to lower down. Maybe you take your thigh stretch. Right, where you bend your right knee. Your left hand can reach around, grab hold of the right foot, or opposite, right hand to right foot, whatever works. Couple breaths. Taking another breath. If you have hold of your foot, you can let it relax down. And take another minute here. And you can take different variations. Elbows walk out more to the right, elbows walk more to the left. You just want to keep the hips squared. Good, and from here we come up through all fours and then swivel onto our backs. So again, if you want to take your down dog just to stretch the legs one more time, you definitely can. And then we'll all make our way down onto our backs. So take your time getting there. And then once you're on your back, you're gonna hug the knees into your chest and circle them around. And we'll take our right foot to the mat. You're gonna hug the left knee towards your left armpit. As you get more into the inner thigh. And then we'll kick our left heel up to the sky. So you're still going to keep the right foot planted. Just you'll see why in a moment. Just point and flex your foot, circle your ankle, do your normal hamstring stretch. And now we take our right hand to the right hip. We're going to let the right knee fall open just a little bit as our left leg counter stretches. So the left leg is going to reach out to the left. So when we let our right knee kind of tilt open to the right, it helps to counterbalance us, keeping both hips rooted down. If it's too much to have the right leg extended, you can bend your right knee. Good. And then we'll go ahead and take the left leg back up to center and switch sides. So your left foot plants down. And then we hug the right knee in, kick your right heel up to the sky, point and flex the foot, circle your ankle. Nice. And now we'll bring the left hand to the left hip. Let your left knee fall open. And then we let our right leg open out to the right. And again, we do this to counterbalance, keeping both hips rooted down. Beautiful. Now we'll bring both soles of the feet together on the mat. Knees are fallen open. Take one hand to your belly, one hand to your heart. Connect back to your breath. And then we'll take our knees over to the left. So you keep your left knee out to the side and the right knee is just going to come on top. Arms reach out to cactus or T. Then we'll come back up to center, right? Let both knees fall open. And now we'll just take our left knee on top of the right knee, let them knock over to the right. Keeping your arms out to your cactus. And we'll bring both knees through center and take a happy baby. And you can hold on to your shins, onto the behind the knees, the big toes, inner or outer edges of the feet, and gently rock yourself side to side. It'll feel nice and good. And then we'll go ahead, bring both knees back into the chest. And at your own time, lowering all the way down for Shavasana. We'll let our entire bodies, again, relax heavily into the earth, just like you did at the beginning of class today. And again, we just surrender ourselves into the ground, right? And let it support us. So then we're able to meditate on our intentions. Take another minute here to breathe. And then we'll slowly begin to take a deeper breath in through the nose, into the belly, and out of the belly, out through the nose. Wiggle your fingers, wiggle the toes. And stretch your arms and stretch your legs. We'll hug the knees into the chest. And gently rock yourself side to side. And then we'll all come to roll over to one side. And then use your strong arms to make your way back up to a seated position. With the eyes closed, your hands will come to your heart center. And you just take a moment here to, again, check back in with your breath. Check back in with your intention. And as you go through your day today, let your intention be a place from which you work from, which you respond from and move from. And send yourself a whole lot of love and gratitude for your strength and for your dedication to come to your practice this morning. In honor of our time, I'll gently sing the sound of Om one time. And you can sing along in your own home or just listen. We'll take a full breath in. We'll bow our heads to our very own hearts. I thank you all so much for joining in and practicing with me this morning. Namaste.